Hey K-Poppers, welcome back to Hallyu, and welcome back to a brand new K-pop news roundup. This week has been a busy one, and thankfully the news this week is almost all good news. So let's jump right in. This is your K-pop news roundup for August 16th, 2020. First, let's follow up on AOA's Mina. Thankfully, this week things seem to be stabilizing for her. On August 10th, she was discharged from the hospital and has been resting at her mother's house. Her agency, Uri Actors, said she'll be taking a rest because her stability is our top priority. We do not have any plans for further activities. This definitely feels like the right move in light of everything that happened last week. On August 12th, they also shared with us that Mina has deleted her Instagram account and is focused on her treatment. To me, this is a big part of the recovery process, and getting away from that instability and all the messages that spurred this on will help her find peace and happiness much faster. Then one day later, on August 13th, it was announced that Mina has refused a formal police investigation into all the bullying she received while in AOA. Now, as much as the closure would have been nice for both Mina and fans alike, it's probably the right decision not to pursue it. The investigation would require Mina to relive all of that trauma again while recounting the details of the incidents, and unfortunately it's also harder to legally pursue a series of small, subtle acts versus one big illegal act. Nevertheless, Mina definitely seems to be making some positive first steps in her recovery, and I wish her all the best in that process. Now, it's been revealed that we might be very close to the debut of SM's next girl group. A reporter revealed several details about SM's plans this week, including their plan to debut a new 4-member girl group. The group will be coming onto the scene after the success of Super M, and it'll be the first girl group from SM since Red Velvet debuted all the way back in 2014. Supposedly this new group was to debut in July, but was delayed for unknown reasons. We don't have any details yet on the style of the group or who the members are, but I definitely will be following this closely to keep you guys up to date as we learn more. Now, switching gears ever so slightly to current SM artists, it came out this week that SM idols have been making big donations to charity, specifically the SHINee Foundation, which was founded in memory of Jonghyun. Red Velvet has donated some of their belongings to be auctioned by the SHINee Foundation, and there have also been donations from all SHINee members, Super Junior's Heechul, Leetuk, and Yesung, EXO's Suho, Wavy's Kun, and TVXQ's Changmin and Yunho, with potentially more artists soon to follow. The proceeds will be donated to the Community Chest of Korea to support healthcare workers and lower-income families, as well as the SHINee Psychological Counseling Center. In some more very positive news, BTOB's Eunkwang has become the first Cube Entertainment artist to join the agency's board of directors. He's officially joining the Artist Rights Protection Committee. In my opinion, this is a big step forward for Cube as a company. They're giving a longtime artist who knows the company very well the chance to make positive changes that will benefit them and the idols who are under contract with them. It also shows that Cube is making the right steps in terms of these contracts and conditions, and wants to improve how idols are taken care of in the company. I'm really looking forward to the changes that Eunkwang is going to bring to the label, and if other labels will follow suit and give artists a bigger say in their operations as a company. Now, in an unfortunate follow-up to a story from a few weeks ago, Apink's Hayoung has announced that she, along with Twice's Jihyo and Mina, and Gugudan's Sejong, have left the FC-rumored W soccer team. In case you missed that story, this new soccer team was meant as a fun hobby for the girls, but it drew criticism from fans who were getting way too involved in the idols' personal lives and accusing them of using the team as a cover-up for dating. This week, Hayoung said, quote, "We didn't leave because there was a misunderstanding. We left because fans might misunderstand or be upset due to the group and because the people around me were hurt because of speculation." Hayoung also told us that she actually left the team as soon as the controversy started. Like I said when this first came to light, it's really unfortunate that extreme fans turned this into a scandal and ruined a potentially fun hobby for the girls. In a very bizarre series of events, W Entertainment announced that Trespassers broke into On and Off's music showcase for their comeback. When the Trespassers got inside, they illegally recorded the rehearsal and the performance, and they even ate some of the catering that was available for the staff and artists. They also hid in the venue's restroom to avoid detection by security, and interestingly enough, WM said that the fact that the Trespassers were wearing masks made it harder to figure out that they were not staff in the first place. Now, as much as the story is honestly rather comical, I really do hope that the industry finds a better way to help quell these Sasang fans. Alright, now let's take a quick break before we get to more news to talk about all the fantastic comebacks from this week. Let's kick things off with Super M's brand new song, 100. Former Monsta X member Wonho released the song Losing You.
Baby, I would go to war for you. Build an army if you need me to.
JYP and Sunmi combined forces to give us this retro comeback called When We Disco. Seung Woo of Victon dropped the song Sacrifice this week. On and Off released their new song Sukhumvit Swimming, and in case you're confused like I was, Sukhumvit is actually a coastal highway in Thailand. Soloist Rothy gave us the summer song Ocean View, which also features EXO's Chanyeol. Brave Girls had a comeback as well this week with the song We Ride. And last but not least, Hyun Jin, who you might know as Hwal, formerly of The Boys, released this song Badagi. There were of course lots of other songs released this week, so share the new music that you've got on repeat down in the comments. Personally, Super M's high energy comeback is what I find myself listening to this week. Now in other news, ITZY has given us some details for their upcoming song Not Shy. It's going to be the first title track from them with a love theme, and it will have a fast beat and also will feature powerful saxophone sounds. It's going to be interesting to see how that all comes together. CLC is expected to make their comeback in early September. It's been a year since their last release, Devil. Twice announced that they'll be releasing an English version of More and More. Since Twice is signed to Republic Records, this does make sense, and either way, I'm excited to see how the final version sounds. Now a bit of a blast from the past for you guys. The classic song Troublemaker from 2011 from the duet of the same name hit 100 million views this week. So congratulations to Hyuna and Hyunsung for their achievement. SM rapper Giant Pink is marrying her non-celebrity boyfriend. They'll be having a private ceremony on September 13th. Red Velvet's Joy is scheduled to co-host the upcoming Idol Star Athletics Championship with Super Junior's Lee Tuk and Jung Hyun Moo. I've said this before, but we really do have to give SM credit this year. Despite Wendy's horrible injury and the group's inability to come back as 5, SM has delivered a ton of great Red Velvet content for Revlovs. Akwang musician fans have a lot to look forward to this fall. YG Entertainment has announced that AKMU will have 3 releases between September and the end of the year. All of the music is done already, and they're just working on the final MV right now. Girls' Generation member Hayoung performed on music shows this week. She promoted her song Dessert on Music Court and Inkigayo, which was the first time she promoted on a music show in 3 years. Stray Kids is coming back in September. The comeback will be a repackaged album, and it will be just 3 months after their last comeback with God's Menu. Astro will be getting a subunit. Members Moonbin and Sunha will work together and debut soon. We don't have any concrete details yet, but it's pretty safe to expect an album from them in September. Alright, now let's talk about what happened on music shows this week. This week saw Kang Daniel and (G)I-DLE going back and forth all week long, with each of them winning 3 music shows. Kang Daniel took the win for Who You Are on the show, Music Bank and Music Core, and (G)I-DLE took their 3 wins for Dum Dee Dum Dee on Show Champion, M Countdown, and Inkigayo. Do you think any new comebacks this week will dethrone Kang Daniel and (G)I-DLE? Let me know down in the comments. Alright K-popers, you're officially caught up. Let me know what news caught your eye this week. Thank you very much for watching, and be sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on all the great K-pop content coming to you each and every week. I also have a Patreon link below, so if you want to be an honorary producer in my videos, get personalized K-pop video messages from me, or even have a deep dive of your own, you can support my work there. Thanks once again, and I'll see you guys on Wednesday for the next K-pop deep dive.